What is going on YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C-Dub and I'm back with another video. Today I want to talk to you about how much weight should you expect to lose while eating one meal a day, and I'm going to do it right after this. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy C-Dub and I'm back with another video. If you don't know who I am, I lost 125 pounds using the OMAD method, or just eating one meal a day. And I want to talk to you about what you should expect to lose while eating one meal a day. And so it's a topic that I wanted to bring up because I get a lot of comments about, I've lost this much weight, I'm concerned because I'm not losing it quick enough, or whoa, I lost this much, it could be a health issue and I don't want to lose too much too fast. And so what is the proper balance when you're looking at OMAD and what you're getting going? So to answer that question, it obviously is going to come in an individual based package, if you will. So each one of us is going to be grossly different depending on how obese we are versus how fit we are. And so if you're eating one meal a day and you're close to your ideal weight, your weight loss is going to be much more minuscule than somebody that is losing a great deal of weight because they are 200 or 300, 400 pounds overweight. So depending on how obese you are is going to be the direct result of how much weight you can lose. But with that said, let's talk about it a little bit, and we'll talk about it in the different ways that happen for me so that you get a better understanding what you're looking forward to, and also how to hone in your expectations to get it to a little bit of a level that's where it should be. So when I first started out, I had massive weight results. I mean, I was dropping 10 pounds, 8 pounds, 6 pounds a week, something like that in the first few weeks. It was a large amount of weight. And after that, it tapered down and my body started to get used to it and it started to slow down. Now understand that when you are morbidly obese like I was when I started this journey, those big numbers come in a lot of fat burning, but they're not sustainable because your body is burning through fat because it's trying to maintain the same level of energy output that you had when you were larger, and so it's going to burn fat at a higher rate. But when your weight starts to come down and your body gets used to and starts to kind of understand what you're doing and your hormones start to level out a little more, it is immediately going to start backing off. So although you're having a solid first few weeks, it will slow down. So a lot of people start their OMAD journey and they lost a lot of weight right off the get-go, and they do that for 3 weeks, and then boom, all of a sudden they're hitting a weight loss that I don't want to call it a stall. They're still losing, but they feel like, oh my God, no, I was supposed to be losing 6 pounds a week and now I'm losing 2 or 1, and I'm struggling, and this may not be for me, when in fact they're still doing exactly what they should be and they're still on pace. So you've got to keep that in your mind when you start this journey. You're going to have big numbers, and some people have had big numbers for months. They'll hit 8 weeks of big numbers before their body starts to slow down. Again, it depends on how morbidly obese you are. If you're a few hundred pounds overweight, yes, you're going to have big numbers, and they're going to continue to roll for a while. But as you get closer, they're going to slow down. So for most people, they get going and they're having great success and they're not seeing it that way. And that's where the problem lies and why I wanted to make this video. I had a user actually comment to me and try to talk to me, and they said that they had lost they said they had a weight loss stall. They had hit 2.6 pounds this week or the week before, and now they were only at 1.2. And they were devastated, and they did not know why their OMAD wasn't working anymore. And so I inquired how long they had been doing it. It was probably a month prior to that, and for that month each week they were dropping like 10, 10, 10, and then 8 pounds. And now they've lost the 2 and then the 1, and they're super concerned. And in reality, they're getting their body weight into a more manageable weight, and their body doesn't need to explode as much, and so their body's not going to run off all the water weight and the fat and do all of that. It's going to slow itself down. And so I reiterated to them that I thought that their progress was still amazing and that they need to continue to do what they're doing. And if you really think about, if you're averaging 2 pounds and over the course of a year, that's 100 pounds of fat you've burnt. 100 pounds of fat in 1 year is amazing. And this is the part of the problem that I think people struggle with, that I would like to reach out to them and say, come on, wake up, is that in most cases, it took us a lifetime to get morbidly obese. You know, we have been piling on food forever, and that food we've wrecked our bodies. And so at, let's say, 40 years old, you decide to make a change, and the fact that by your time you're 41, you can be at a healthy weight having lost 100 pounds is an amazing thought process. And I know people will look at me and say, hey, listen, you lost 125 in 11 months. You know, you were killing it. But at the same time, I had very slow weeks. I had very, big stalls, and it's only 25 pounds more than I would have, being 100 in a year. And so I think 100 pounds in a year is a great accomplishment, and that's 2 pounds a week. And there are gonna be weeks when you have a pound, and there, believe it or not, gonna be weeks where you have 0. And I had my month of September of my journey, I didn't lose anything. So don't hit the panic button. Sometimes your body is actually burning fat, and this is a point that I really want to emphasize. Sometimes your body is burning the fat, but it's holding on to water for whatever reason. And so your body is changing, but your weight on the scale isn't. And then out of nowhere, one weigh-in, you'll drop a ton. That happened to me in September. My body measurements were going down, but my weight was not. And once we hit October, my body released that water, and boom, I had like a massive week, where I lost 8 or 10 pounds out of nowhere. And it was like, whoa, where did that come from? Well, it had been there the whole time. And that's one of the reasons why I suggest you do body measurements, because it is not always just about what happens on the scale. And sometimes too, you might go a week and you might measure and your measurements are the same, but your weight loss is different. And you might be like, well, was that just water? So it brings a different element into it. Remember, you're not really honestly trying to lose weight. You're trying to lose body fat. So if the scale doesn't move, but the inches do, at the end of the day, that is a huge success. So ultimately, I just wanted to bring this video to you guys because I think that sometimes you get your hopes up too high, and sometimes we get them up too low too. And understand that there's a balance there, and probably 2 pounds a week is what your goal is, and you should be excited if you have 2 pounds. But I'm going to tell you now, you should celebrate 1 pound or even a half a pound weight loss. If the scale is moving down, celebrate it, be excited about it, get ready for the next week. That doesn't mean don't be mindful of why it didn't move down. Sometimes we do some things and we may have, I didn't lose any weight this week, but you kind of know the things that you've done wrong. So you can kind of sit back the next week so you don't have the same result. And you can always change up small things to get a little bit better result, like adding in walking or cutting out, certain foods or whatever it is you want to do to get yourself moving in the right direction again. So I hope that this video was helpful. I just make sure that you guys understand that it is a long-term journey, and this isn't going to happen overnight, but 1 year you can fix what you've done to your body over a lifetime, and that is amazing. So you have to do it. The journey of 1,000,000 miles begins with 1 footstep. I know you guys know that, so start by taking that footstep and get rolling on your journey. All right, I know you see my face right here. Click on it and subscribe to my channel. Help me grow. Share this video. Let other people know about me. I'm here to help you. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.